So it's been a really long week, a really long past couple of days. So I'm going to do my video prompt now. Katie's going to throw some stuff in as well. I hope that's the plan. So I kind of want to talk about the stuff in this book that we read about framing student affairs practice, and mostly just kind of the different organizational cultures, I guess is what you would call it. And I kind of want to focus on I guess I don't want to focus on any of them specifically. I just want to look at kind of the pros and cons of kind of the first three really that are in the book, and kind of look at those through the lens of me as a new professional and how I feel like I would fit with these different things, the positives and negatives. So looking at the collegial culture, I really think that there is a lot of positives there because everybody's kind of on an equal playing field, and advancement of knowledge is kind of the big thing there. They value research and things like that, and I really feel like that is a good thing, good environment to work in, because it allows you to really kind of experiment and come up with new ideas that that can really affect positive change within your institution. And it kind of seems to me, in my mind, that it's possible to really try some different things that you wouldn't necessarily be able to do at other places or with other styles of organizational culture or whatever you want to call it, because there is that openness and there's that desire to to try new things and learn new things. So that's cool, but at the same time, I feel like that is kind of presents some challenges when you are new to the field or new to a position, because you may not know you may not really be getting the feedback, or pretty much anything is supported, so it doesn't let you kind of get a firm grip on what you're supposed to be doing. In my mind, I don't know. I think the one that would be most beneficial for me as a professional right now, but not necessarily the type of environment that I'd want to work at forever, is the managerial culture. Mostly just because there is that kind of set hierarchy, and there's a set way of doing things and a set of processes and people to go through to get things done. I think what you're supposed to do within your role will be more clearly communicated, and that's something I need. I need to know right now, especially what I'm good at and what I need to improve in. That's something that would be very valuable for me, and I guess that kind of goes into needing to know what I can improve on and what my strengths are and where I need to work. Kind of almost goes into the developmental culture in my mind, and it kind of talks about in the developmental culture that your growth is achieved through training. So I guess in the managerial style, you're learning how to work within a set way of doing things, and that may kind of be through trial and error, or it may very much be through your direct supervisor telling you this is how things are going to be. So once again, I kind of think that's kind of a positive when you're first starting out. I really do, because it makes it a lot harder to mess up and gives you a really solid foundation for your future career stuff. But developmental culture kind of focuses on training and education, which is also a positive thing, and I think a way that you can develop as a professional. So Yeah, those are kind of my views. I'd be really interested to hear. Maybe you guys have a different view as what type of environment you think you'd want to work in. There's not a right or wrong. I think it really depends on the person. I just for me, I especially right now, I need some structure so that I can figure out exactly what my role is. And I think the managerial style, while it would kind of suck to have somebody telling you what to do all the time, any change is going to be slow and a lot harder to achieve, I think, oftentimes, not always, but I think that's something starting out that is a positive. So that's that. I'd really like to hear what you guys, what type of environment or culture you would like to work in, and Katie can throw in her 2 or 5 27 cents as well. So thanks.